Waves 1 to 3 feet. Wednesday, southeast winds around 10 knots in the morning, increasing to northwesterly gales to 45 knots in the evening. Areas of fog with on and off rain. Waves 1 to 2 feet in the morning, quickly building to 4 to 7 feet, occasionally to 9 feet in the evening. Wednesday night, northwest gales to 45 knots with a few storm force gusts to 50 knots. Snow showers. Waves 12 to 16 feet, occasionally to 21 feet. Wave heights are for ice-free areas. Lake Michigan water temperatures: Chicago Shore, 36. Chicago Crib, 38. Michigan City, 33. South Mid-Lake Bowie, 39. You're listening to NOAA Weather Radio, KWO39, serving marine interests on southern Lake Michigan, the Illinois and Indiana shores, and the Chicago area. The current time is 9:51 a.m. Central Standard Time. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for portions of north-central Illinois, northeast Illinois, and northwest Indiana. For today and tonight. Weather hazards expected: limited thunderstorm risk. Limited flooding risk. Discussion: a large storm system will move through the area today through Wednesday. Soaking rainfall and isolated thunderstorms will persist through tonight. Instances of ponding and localized flooding may occur in poor drainage and low-lying areas. And now the extended outlook for the period Wednesday through Monday. Wednesday, limited thunderstorm risk. Elevated non-thunderstorm wind risk. Limited snow risk. Limited lakeshore flood risk east of Gary, Indiana. Thursday night and Friday, limited snow risk. Discussion: rain will transition to snow as temperatures fall Wednesday afternoon, which may result in slick spots on untreated roads and elevated surfaces. Northwest winds in excess of 45 miles per hour are also expected Wednesday. The combination of large waves and strong winds on Lake Michigan may also lead to instances of lakeshore flooding, mainly east of Gary, Indiana. Spotter information statement: spotter activation will not be necessary through tonight. General storm motion of the day, moving toward the east-northeast at 25 to 30 miles per hour. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for portions of the Illinois nearshore waters of Lake Michigan and the Indiana nearshore waters of Lake Michigan. For today and tonight. Weather hazards expected: hazardous conditions for small craft northwest of Gary. Limited thunderstorm risk. And now the extended outlook for the period Wednesday through Monday. Wednesday, gale force winds and very hazardous waves. Limited thunderstorm risk. Elevated fog risk. Thursday morning, gale force winds and very hazardous waves. At 9 a.m. at O'Hare Airport it was cloudy. The temperature was 47 degrees. The dew point was 41. And the relative humidity was 80%. The wind was south at 16 miles an hour, gusting to 23. The pressure was 29.71 inches and falling. Elsewhere around the region, rain was falling with a temperature of 44 at Lansing and 46 at Gary. It was 46 at Chicago's lakefront. At Milwaukee Airport, it was partly sunny with a temperature of 46. It was cloudy with a temperature of 48 at Midway Airport, 49 at Racine, 51 at Kenosha, and 49 at Waukegan. Under cloudy skies, Chicago Executive Airport reported 48, DuPage Airport reported 46, and Benton Harbor reported 48. Once again, at O'Hare Airport it was 47, under cloudy skies. At Milwaukee's harbor entrance, winds were southeast at 12 knots. At Chicago's Harrison Beaver Crib, winds were south at 29 knots. At the Michigan City entrance, winds were south at 15 knots. At the Muskegon entrance, winds were south at 15 knots. Here is the forecast for the Chicago metropolitan area. Rest of today, showers and isolated thunderstorms. Breezy. Highs around 50. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation near 100%. Tonight, rain in the evening, then scattered showers after midnight. Breezy. Nearly steady temperatures in the upper 40s. Southeast winds 10 to 20 miles per hour through the early overnight, becoming south 10 to 15 miles per hour late. Gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation near 100%. Wednesday, rain showers. Isolated thunderstorms in the morning, then snow showers in the afternoon. Little or no snow accumulation. Windy with highs in the upper 40s. Temperature falling into the mid-30s in the afternoon. South winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 20 miles per hour in the morning, increasing to northwest 20 to 30 miles per hour with gusts up to 45 miles per hour in the afternoon. Chance of precipitation near 100%. Wednesday night, mostly cloudy. Scattered snow showers, mainly in the evening. Some snow accumulation possible. Windy with lows in the mid-20s. Northwest winds 20 to 30 miles per hour with gusts up to 45 miles per hour through the early overnight, diminishing to 10 to 20 miles per hour with gusts up to 35 miles per hour late. Chance of precipitation 50%. Thursday, mostly sunny. Highs in the lower 40s. Northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Thursday night, mostly cloudy. A slight chance of snow after midnight. Lows in the lower 30s. Chance of precipitation 20%. Friday, mostly cloudy. Snow likely with a slight chance of rain in the morning, then a chance of snow and rain in the afternoon. Highs in the upper 30s. Chance of precipitation 60%. Friday night, partly cloudy. A slight chance of rain and snow in the evening. Lows in the mid-20s. Chance of precipitation 20%. Saturday, partly cloudy. Highs in the lower 40s. Saturday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-20s. Sunday, mostly sunny. Highs in the lower 40s. Sunday night, partly cloudy in the evening, then becoming mostly clear. Lows in the upper 20s. Monday, mostly sunny. Highs in the lower 50s. The Lake Michigan forecast for Sheboygan, Wisconsin to Pentwater, Michigan north. Gale watch in effect from Wednesday afternoon through late Wednesday night. Rest of today, south winds 10 to 20 knots becoming southeast. Chance of rain. Waves 3 to 5 feet. Tonight, southeast winds 10 to 20 knots becoming east 15 to 25 knots. Rain. Waves 4 to 6 feet, occasionally to 8 feet. Wednesday, northeast winds 15 to 25 knots increasing to 30 knots late in the morning, then becoming north gales to 35 knots early in the afternoon, increasing to gales to 40 knots late. Rain in the morning, then rain and snow in the afternoon. Waves 4 to 7 feet, occasionally to 9 feet, building to 12 to 16 feet, occasionally to 21 feet. Wednesday night, north gales to 40 knots becoming northwest. Snow likely in the evening. Waves 14 to 18 feet, occasionally to 23 feet. Thursday, northwest gales to 35 knots becoming west to 30 knots. Waves 10 to 14 feet, occasionally to 18 feet, subsiding to 5 to 8 feet, occasionally to 10 feet. Thursday night, west winds 10 to 20 knots increasing to 15 to 25 knots. Waves 3 to 5 feet. Friday, northwest winds 10 to 20 knots. Waves 1 to 3 feet. Saturday, northwest winds 10 to 20 knots becoming west. Waves 2 to 4 feet. The Lake Michigan forecast for Sheboygan, Wisconsin to Pentwater, Michigan south. Gale watch in effect from Wednesday afternoon through late Wednesday night. Rest of today, south winds 15 to 25 knots becoming southeast 10 to 20 knots. Chance of rain late this morning, then rain this afternoon. Waves 4 to 6 feet, occasionally to 8 feet. Tonight, southeast winds 10 to 20 knots becoming east to 30 knots, then becoming southeast 15 to 25 knots late. Rain in the evening, then chance of rain overnight. Waves 4 to 6 feet, occasionally to 8 feet. Wednesday, southeast winds 10 to 20 knots becoming south 15 to 25 knots late in the morning, then varying to northwest to 30 knots early in the afternoon becoming north gales to 40 knots late. Rain in the morning, then rain and snow in the afternoon. Waves 4 to 6 feet, occasionally to 8 feet, building to 12 to 16 feet, occasionally to 21 feet. Wednesday night, northwest gales to 45 knots diminishing to gales to 40 knots. Snow likely in the evening. Waves 15 to 20 feet, occasionally to 26 feet. Thursday, northwest winds to 30 knots, becoming west 15. The preceding was a test of the National Weather Service warning alarm tone. During potentially dangerous weather situations, specially equipped receivers are automatically activated to warn of the impending hazard. Normally, this test is conducted each Wednesday between 11 a.m. and noon. However, this week it is being conducted on Tuesday in recognition of Severe Weather Preparedness Week and to coincide with a test of outdoor warning sirens done by many communities in Illinois on the first Tuesday of the month at 10 a.m. At this time, take a moment to practice your severe weather emergency sheltering plan. At the very least, answer this question: where would I take shelter if a tornado were approaching Maine right now? The best shelters are in the basement or in an interior room on the lowest floor of the building, away from windows and exterior doors. It is important to have multiple ways to receive hazardous weather information. Having a battery backup weather alert radio is one of the best ways. We now return to our regular programming. The Lake Michigan forecast for Sheboygan, Wisconsin to Pentwater, Michigan south. Gale watch in effect from Wednesday afternoon through late Wednesday night. Rest of today, south winds 15 to 25 knots, becoming southeast 10 to 20 knots. Chance of rain late this morning, then rain this afternoon. Waves 4 to 6 feet, occasionally to 8 feet. Tonight, southeast winds 10 to 20 knots, becoming east to 30 knots, then becoming southeast 15 to 25 knots late. Rain in the evening, then chance of rain overnight.